Wow, I never imagined meeting other adventurers in a place like this. Oh, it's you guys. Ashen Canyon is a perilous place, to say the least. I've heard whispers here and there that the entrance to the field of Goliath Pyro lies around here. The monsters that roam about are quite fierce. I'd suggest you follow your tracks back if ill-prepared.
Of course. It's the territory of the Pyro Goliath you speak of. Not just anyone can go there.
The harder the trip, the more likely I'll find the Hermit's Relic. Once I'm ready, I'll be sure to sneak my way inside.
Hey! Don't think too highly of yourself. An easy entry doesn't guarantee a safe return.
You're right, Brenda. We should head to where the clues are leading us first.
At least he's not completely delusional, running away when the Goliath of Pyro's name is uttered.
Ifri, is the Goliath of Pyro really that strong?
The strongest in all of Engarden.
When traveling to the field of Geo, away from towns and villages, chaos reigns supreme. Be wary.
Welcome to Conjurer Alice's... Conjurer? What dish do you have here?
As long as you can find me the ingredients, I can make the best mushroom dish in all of Engarden.
Ooh! I've never heard of a conjurer asking her customers for ingredients.
Excuse me, I wonder if you've seen a girl whose cloak bore a triangular emblem?
None comes to mind. Master Mage Ripe knows much, though, so he might have seen her. He's not in town at the moment. You can find him at Resting Well. Just walk alongside the resting path to the right. Ah, it's you! Have you brought me the ingredients I asked for?
Welcome, travelers from afar, to Resting Town.
Excuse me, have you ever seen a girl pass through here whose cloak bears a triangular emblem?
No, can't say I have. Might want to ask around, though.
Real cooking is using base ingredients to create flavorful wonders.
Your words have reached my stomach.
Hello, I'm Doro. I traveled long to come here and cultivate my own unique style of cooking. I'm looking for an ingredient rarely seen in Garden, called ocean slugs. They are only found at the Silent Coast. Should you help me find them, I will gladly make my latest dishes for you to sample.
Ocean slugs? Ugh, jeez. Ifri hates that fishy smell.
Have you found ocean slugs yet? If not, no matter. If you are weary, I have other dishes for you here.
I haven't found them yet.
On your trip eastward, it truly beggars belief that the most wondrous of human creations would one day become ruins beneath the teardrop. We still cannot divine the reason for such a calamity, even today. Mayhaps it is God's punishment meant for humans.
Holy grounds are deserted now. I can still feel its past glory. Holy grounds never failed to remind me of that earth-shattering racing, and that generational war between humans and Goliaths. Though we managed to defeat the Goliath of Pyro in the end, countless souls were lost in either the war or the raising. It's such a great cost. Was it really worth all that? The Goliaths were also casualties of the war. I never considered that before. It's because I'm a human. You're not. You're right, Brenda. Different species see things differently. The outcome of the war left no one unscathed. If everyone could understand one another as we do, maybe war would be a thing of the past.
You may just be a little penguin, but your philosophies are quite deep.
Oh, it's you guys! When did you arrive?
You two were lost in thought. Ifri never meant to eavesdrop.
Brenda always has new perspectives to offer me. Few companions can hold a candle to her. We scoured the ruins of Holy Grounds, but we couldn't find any more clues. Maybe we were wrong from the start. The clue, slumbering in the center of the sea, made us think of the misty waters and the Sea of Souls, but we couldn't pass through the forest foregone. And we still can't enter the Sea of Souls since we're still, alive. So now we're trying our luck here at the Teardrop.
It certainly won't be here. The Teardrop has only existed after the raising. The hermit you were talking about must have lived and died ages and ages ago. The center of the sea could never be this lake.
I know. Seems we've no other choice but to head back to the Forest Foregone and search for a path to the Misty Waters.
Going there is folly. The Misty Waters is boundless. And don't underestimate the mists. You cannot find your north from south, let alone its center. I've heard that over the centuries, not a single ship that sailed deep into its water has ever returned.
You're right, Brenda. The Sea of Souls might be even more vast than the Misty Waters, as it contains the souls of the entirety of Engarden. How is it that every sea is so big? Engarden raised. When will we find another clue?
Speaking of boundless seas, my teacher once told me that the Grand Archives held so many books that it became famed as the boundless sea of knowledge. No one soul could read every tome within.
It's because humans are not smart enough. If only you could just remember anything with a glance like Ifri.
That's right! Grand Archives of Holy Grounds have long been known as the Sea of Knowledge, so the hermit might have been there as well. That means the center of the sea could also be...
They left before I could finish yet again.
Just need some rest. It's good to see you in person. But the village...
The village is... gone.
It's my fault. I should have protected everyone.
What about that gloomy cloak? Did she do anything to you?
saved me in the Ruby Woods. She was a member of the Institute of Consciousness, and she called herself 42. It was she who rebuilt me here.
But we saw her.
There were too many beasts, and I had been injured not long before. I had no choice but to burn my soul and summon a forbidden spell, yet even that failed to wipe them out completely. Luckily, 42 appeared, defeated the remaining monsters, and cast a spell just in time to protect my soon-to-be shattered soul. Eventually, she brought me here.
Well, in that case, she should have spoken to us sooner. She's always worn that stony face and killed us twice. Twice!
But she did not wound our souls with the crystallization spell.
42 told me that unless she succeeds in rebuilding me, it would be nigh impossible to explain everything to you.
Well, of course. How gullible would you have to be to believe that sadist?
I believe that you are already aware of this, Renee, but you have a gift. After your death, you can still return to this world of your own volition. 42 said that she instantly recognized you and has known of your gift since. That is why she chose to stop you in such a way.
She knows of my gift? But how? I wasn't even aware of it myself. How much of my memory has faded? Who am I? Truly.
You are who you are. You are Renee, a member of the Ode to Luca.
Ode to Luca?
It's a special group affiliated with the Institute of Consciousness. Just like you, all members of the Ode have unique gifts of their own, and I am the tutor of you all.
Wow! With so many Rees, it must be awe-inspiring!
I have been invited by Karen to train you so you can make the best use of your gifts. Through observation and study of these innate gifts, we hope that we would gradually reveal the secrets of our souls and discover even more possibilities to evolve humanity into true beings. Hence, many people revered the members of the Ode and wanted to join them at that time.
Ah, so Ree was quite famous then! Brilliant!
Then why did 42 kill its members and warn me to stay away from them?
The raising has caused many of your memories to fade. After it subsided, I began to search for any Ode members that survived. I did find some survivors later. They've either lost themselves or gone insane. There was even one who seemed normal until he attacked me.
You spoke of being wounded before facing the wolves that invaded the village. Madam, does that mean...
Yes, as you have surmised. Perhaps if I had not been wounded, I might have protected the village. 42 mentioned that they had attacked her as well. The surviving members of the Ode seem to have all changed in ways beyond explanation. That's why I've been worried about you, Renee.
If Ree swears on his soul that Ree would never turn into anyone deplorable, she barely remembers anything.
Whispers tell of some unknown evil force after your gift that wants to control your soul. Renee, your gift is without equal, and yet I fear the target it emblazons upon you. This is one of your memory shards. Take it to Grand Archives and find a mage named Owl. He can help you build a barrier of soul resonances, which will protect you from threat of soul control.
Its touch is familiar. Are the memories that have faded from me contained within? If I can absorb it, would I retrieve my past?
The merging of soul and memories is not an easy task. Did you forget about those monsters in the lab? You may end up sporting two heads.
Renee, you are a complete, separate soul. You are neither a sliver of the old you, nor an extension of her. Only one personality can remain if you merge with this shard. The person you are now may cease to exist henceforth.
I'm certain I only like Ree the way she is now. The resident we met once before was terrible.
You have met with one of Renee's residents before? Then be careful if you run into them again. The merging of souls is not merely to gain memories, but also to seize power. Your resonance may attack you for your soul. It looks like more shards scattered about. Al said the barrier will be made more powerful as more shards are used.
Memory shards? That simple fish over there is in charge of these things. Let's go and ask him.
Also, show him this letter when you find Al. He'll know how to help you. You have to be careful, Renee.
Please leave with us, madam.
Yeah, it's so boring here at the Simple Fish's place. Why don't you join us to find... who? Owl?
Alas, I cannot go. Although I've been rebuilt, it will take some time to fully recover from my injuries the forbidden spell inflicted. You've grown up, Renee. You are capable.
This is...
The key to my private abode. It is on an island in Teardrop. All my past research is there, and it may be of some help. I also have an Ode member in the dungeon, but his soul is damaged. I've tried casting healing spells on him, but its effect has been close to naught. Better to keep your distance. You have to be careful, Renee.
Did you say, madam, that Karen asked you to train us?
Karen was once a colleague of mine, and a researcher highly valued by Asus. Her work was instrumental to the human war effort, but I haven't seen her since the raising. She was so wrapped up in her research that she entrusted me with the task of training the Ode members. You have to be careful, Renee.
Arrows, the Ode member we met has a mask shard with him. It's just like the one with Ree.
The Nuo masks were forged in holy grounds. They are valuable tools that can protect against attacks that target the soul. With Nuo, the wearer can remain sane and conscious, even in the Sea of Souls. The samples of Nuo were these masks gifted to Ode members. Renee's mask is the first.
So, Ree is actually quite important?
The gift bestowed upon Renee by God was to be rebuilt from the nearby confluence of streams, without needing to return to the Sea of Souls. With the mask, while being rebuilt, she can maintain her essence in the stream. It's a gift without equal. Take care of this mask. It is said there is a way to turn it into a true Nuo mask. That would be of great help. You have to be careful, Renee. You have to be careful, Renee.
I know, madam. Thanks for your care over the years.
Now make sure Ree's safe and sound.
The being whose memories have faded, and accompanying her, it's Ig.
Yeah, it's me, Ifri. Simple Fish, you've got to help Ree.
All right, Ifri. And I told you, I'm no fish. I am Samsari, Goliath of Reincarnation, Sentinel of Engarden.
And you must be the Goliath of Hydro. I request your aid. Guide of Souls, can you assist me in finding the lost memory shards?
I shall guide your way once you take the oath. Sometime in the future, you will have fixed the world.
What's the cost of the oath?
The flow of your soul will be engraved on the tablet. Also, fixing the world shall put you in great peril.
I don't want to go insane and lose myself like those other members of the Ode. It's my wish to live peacefully in this world with Madame and Ifri. I'm willing to take the oath.
The power of the stream should be nigh impossible for ordinary beings to withstand. Give me your mask.
Mask? My mask seems to be broken, but Madame told me to take good care of it.
Capable of creating objects out of material and engraving them with the primeval aura of Luca. You beings indeed have some potential to expect. I helped you restore some of the mask's power. It shall protect you from the direct impact of the stream. Take this primeval glyph of oath to the 4 confluences of stream. Once you complete the trial for each, you'll be able to search for what you need with the power of the confluence.
Thank you for your guidance.
Not bad, Simple Fish, eh? Ifri owes you a debt.
I shall guide your way once...